Hello, hello, hello. Right, hello everyone. Are we live? Hello, hello. What's up, my crypto legends? Are we live? Let me know if we are live, guys, in the comment section. I think we should be live right now. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you can hear me, if we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I think we are live. Right, guys, what is going on with the crypto market? Well, yeah, guys, it is looking pretty good. Tomorrow and Tuesday, these days are going to be extremely important. You know that we've got the ETF approvals coming. We only need bad news though. Just imagine if we had that bad news of it not being approved or something, then we could have some type of correction, guys. Remember, we are at extreme greed, okay? Extreme greed here on the fear and greed index. So we need to be a little bit cautious. Right, let me go through the comment section. I got someone here, Art Kapu says VeChain. Take a look at VeChain. Yeah, of course, let's take a look at VeChain straight away. Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? What's up, my crypto legends? I have Mark Dutch here in the comment section. How are you doing, my man? Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in, guys. Much appreciated. Wesley, how are you doing? Mark Dutch and Wesley, one of my best moderators here already in the comment section. Welcome, welcome, legends, says Wesley. Hello. Mike, hello. Diavolo, hello. Death Killer, hello, brother. How are you doing? Ambuch, hello. George, yo, Andy, thank you for what you do. You're very welcome, George. Thank you for joining and being part of the community. Wilson, hello. Mike Honam hello. One of the best crypto channels. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. We're live. Yes, go Andy. We can hear you, says Kenneth. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Live, says Jack. Loud and clear. Great, great, great. ICP USDT straight away. Please Theta also, says Mahadi. Yeah, of course. We'll take a look at ICP also for Ambuch. Right, I've already got VeChain, ICP. What else? What else we've got over here in cryptos? VeChain, ICP, and we also got Theta Network. Very important, guys. There could be some very, very good trading setups, okay? I want to go through Ethereum also, remember. I want to go through Bitcoin. Guys, tomorrow is going to be a very important day, all depending on what's the news going to be. If there is going to be some bad news, I don't think there will. It's very, very likely to confirm the approval, okay? The approved date is on the 18th for the first Bitcoin ETF, okay? There was a little bit of hype for the last few days because it was getting listed on the NASDAQ already, okay? But until the SEC says officially that it is, the ETF is approved, it is going to be tomorrow, guys, all right? So we need to pay close attention. Remember, we've had an excellent run here on BTC for the last couple of weeks, all right? What else? We are at extreme greed, all right? Here on the fear and greed index, we just need to be a little bit cautious, guys. If we do see some type of correction round about the $60,000, we talked about this yesterday, okay? Let me just go here through Bitcoin and I'll go through the altcoins, guys, because if not, it's going to be mission impossible. Now, note here, yesterday we were talking about, that $60,000 range. We just about touched the $60,200. So we're talking about $60,000, $59,000 being a major buy zone. And why is it a major buy zone? Okay, not with too much leverage. All right, I do not like buying in here, guys. We are buying at the very, very top of a massive extension, all right? If we didn't catch this, we're not going to long from here. I am a conservative target. I would say that yes, we should be getting a very, very strong supported here at around about the $59,000 because we had a major resistance back over here. The volume profile here is where it finishes. All right, we have this mountain. This is extremely important. Volume profile is extremely important. Check out here how we went to the very end of the volume profile. This was back in the summer. We touched $30,000. All right, we touched the very end of the mountain, and this, and we didn't successfully break it. Now we did break it this time. All right, but there could be, all depending on tomorrow. After having such an extension like this, there might be some people selling off here and maybe trying to buy it cheaper. It is a possibility, guys. When buying up here, I'm very cautious. It's like buying over here or buying over here when you've been so extended. Stay a little bit cautious. Tomorrow is going to be a very important day. If we do dip below $59,000, this is when I'm going to start adding to my trading positions. Okay, adding to position. Right, let's take a look at these cryptos. Hello, Flo. Hello, how are you doing? Diavolo, what do you expect about Theta? I want to hear you again, says Diavolo. We'll go through Theta straight away. Can you check DYDX also? And Alice, says Wilson. Yes, of course. Good morning from Prince George. Hello, how are you doing, Troy? Right, let me go. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello. Right. Okay, right, let's go. Can you chart Tether for me? Tether is a stable coin, so there's no chart analysis on that. Right, okay. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? We got Solana, we got ADA, we got XRP, a lot of altcoins. Thanks for the stream, Andy. Best crypto channel. Right, enough. Hello, everyone. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let's go straight into the content. Now, first of all, let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain was one of the first ones. Okay, somebody was asking for VeChain, and VeChain is looking pretty good. This is the daily chart. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Now, VeChain should be having an excellent run up in the next coming weeks. Now, if you want to be aggressive, you could long round about this area. If you want to be aggressive, if you want to be conservative, we might have another dip over here. Probably not, because we are above a major area. We did have the massive run up. We had this consolidation, descending wedge. Now, the target from a descending wedge is the top of the wedge, all right? So we should be arriving to around about the 15 cents here for VeChain. Could there be a little bit of volatility? Yes, of course there can be, okay? So be careful if you are trading this, guys. Your stop loss should be at least below this major support range, which is around about the 9 cents. Now, that is 2 cents away, okay, from where we at. A great trade here would have been the actual breakout from this descending wedge, or the first correction right over here. Okay, if you take the Fibonacci, if you take from the breakout Fibonacci extension to the high right over there, well, eventually you want to get in round about that 38, 50, 62% levels, and we just hit round about the 50% levels and continued to the upside. Now, you are long in here from the top, but we do know that the top of the descending wedge is our target. So there are two scenarios here. They are both bullish. We either go and continue from here, or we have a slight correction and then continue from here, okay? I don't see this happening, okay? We're not going down below 9 cents. Could it happen? Yes, but it is improbable at this stage, okay? Especially one of the most important charts here that we need to take a look at is this, guys. We have another retest of the highs of the total crypto market capitalization, all right? Just about retesting for the third time the top of the total crypto market cap on altcoins, okay? This is exclude Bitcoin. Now, this chart is super important. As soon as we start seeing this breaking out, this major resistance, we're going to see a lot of altcoins, okay? You could anticipate because on this cup and handle coming from an uptrend, it is 70% of the chances it does just break the resistance on the third time after breaking the handle and then continue to the upside. So you could anticipate start getting in some altcoins, but there could be one last dip, right? There is a possibility where we could see, one last dip for altcoins. all depending on this week, guys. This week is going to be absolutely crucial because we just need one negative news from the SEC to have suddenly a massive sell-off on BTC. It is possible, guys. There's overall super hype on the ETF. Nobody knows exactly how sustainable this hype is going to be on this ETF news, right? It is confirmed that it is out. It is ETF futures. It is not the ETF that you have to buy and hold and you have Bitcoin for the backup. This is very important to know also. So very interesting week, guys, ahead. We need to see some approvals from the SEC talking good about BTC this week, and it will be very, very interesting. Now, let's take a look at the some other altcoins. I have Theta also, very important. Theta US dollar, one of my most bullish cryptos over here. Right, last analysis that we did on Theta a few days ago, I think we checked it yesterday also, was this ascending triangle, which is slightly bullish, but it broke to the downside, met the target here from this ascending triangle. Now we can take this out of the way, that was already met. Now Theta is bouncing at the $6, and $6 has been an important level here for Theta, right? Just around about the $5.80, $6 range has been a major resistance and support level, as you can see here on the chart. So is this going to hold? We did dip below it over here. We kind of created a double bottom and then continue to the upside, and we are getting a bounce around the $6 range. Now it is very, very unlikely for Theta, in my opinion, that we are going to drop below this higher low over here. As you can see, this higher low is round about the $4.70. Okay, so it's $1.30 away. All right, so after all, you know, Theta has broken from a macro descending wedge, and things can go pretty parabolic. We went from $2.80 on Theta to $15 in about 20-25 days. All right, so we had a huge pump in just about 20-25 days right over here. Similar price action could happen in the next coming weeks if we do break out from this major resistance. Theta is going to be one of those altcoins that do very, very well, in my opinion. It's an excellent project. So Theta, take a look at Theta. You know, we have technically here on the chart finished this downtrend from this descending wedge, also breaking out, just getting a retracement from the breakout. It is the moment you want to start stepping in. Now, stay cautious if you enter here. Depending on this week, what happens with BTC, we could see a little bit of volatility to the downside. That's why you need to be very careful with over leverage, okay? Over leveraging on your altcoin positions. Now, what you want to see here is that we did create lower lows, and on the 4 hourly, and even though on the daily you can check it out also, that we have created a higher low right over here. Now, technically looking at this chart, it is very, very unlikely that we'll be going below this higher low over here, which is the $4.70 approximately, okay? So it's very unlikely to dip below from this higher low. Could we retest and touch it round about that $4.80? It is possible, but if that happens, I would be expecting a massive double bottom scenario right over here. Now, also a good support level would be this trend line, okay? From these higher lows, we could get a massive bounce from that range also. Now, that would be the two scenarios that I would expect here from Theta. We either go up from these levels, because $6 range is also a very good support. As you can see here in the past, all right, it's been strong support and also resistance. Now, we either bounce from this level and continue to the upside, or we dip slightly, okay, almost hitting around about that $5 range, and then continue to the upside. All right, we can see a little bit of volatility, but here on the technicals, we have created a higher low here on the macro, as you can see. So it's very unlikely that we'll be dipping below this range. We have to have very, very bad news for that to happen. So this is what we got for Theta Network. Okay, let's take a look at XRP. I had also here in the comment section. Right. Right, let me go. Let me scroll down here. Or scroll down, say hello to everybody. Any other? Okay, let's take a look at XRP. XRP straight away. What have we got for XRP? Now, XRP can be a little bit volatile, all depending on what's going to happen, but the trend is up. Okay, guys, well, the trend is going to be up here on the 4 hourly and the 1 hourly. We did break here a major structure from these lower highs. Okay, right over there. We did break out, had a retracement, formed a descending wedge, and now we are continuing to the upside. We also here on the 1 hourly or even on the 4 hourly, if we zoom in here for XRP, you can clearly see the descending wedge breakout. We talked about this yesterday. We had inverse head and shoulder right over here, okay, breaking the neckline. Look how we got that massive bounce here from this neckline. We were talking about this inverse head and shoulder, you know, all the way when we were forming the right shoulder. I was expecting a little bit lower here for the right shoulder formation, but we just consolidated here and formed a small right shoulder, broke out. Okay, you can check out the video from the 6th and the 7th of October approximately. I did have 2 videos putting XRP out, showing you this potential pattern. Okay, and look how we actually broke out very nicely, came back down, retested the support, okay, the resistance, turning it into support, the neckline here, and we did get a bounce. Now, can we come down, get another bounce? It is a possibility. It is a possibility. The volume has been okay from this breakout. I mean, it's been higher than the rest. You can check out this volume over here from the breakout of this neckline, okay, from these lower highs, from this inverse head and shoulder right over there. We broke out, we bounced. All right, the volume is pretty high. It is higher from the rest of the volume from the rest of the days. So now what we could see on XRP, all depending, is a little bit of volatility. All right, we could still have some volatility here, hitting the neckline before we continue to the upside. So the 2 scenarios here also, all of them are bullish, guys, no bearish scenarios. There's 2 bullish ones. We either start moving up from here, or we have slightly volatility to the downside and then continue up on XRP. The technicals are showing us on the 4 hourly and on the 1 hourly that we are bullish. All right, the downtrend here, descending wedge, has finished. We broke up. We did form a kind of inverse head and shoulder right over there. Back up, bounce here at the support, and you know, the most likely scenario is that we are going to continue to the upside. We got $1.30, $1.35, top of the wedge for the target here on XRP. Okay, so this is what we got for XRP. Andy, you from Barcelona? No, I'm from Mallorca. Yastel. Let's take a look at COTI. What's going on with COTI? Very interesting to see what is happening with COTI. $48. Guys, COTI is in a buy zone in my opinion, all right? This is my opinion. This is my analysis. Now you can, you know, do whatever you want, but how many times were we talking about COTI, about the $48, guys? Look how $48 is holding nicely ever since we broke out over here. And we made I think I must have made a video, all right, on COTI. We do have a potential target of about 85 cents, something like that, because we have a massive, huge cup and handle right over there. We have a cup and handle. The handle does go to about 50% of the cup. Usually it doesn't go that low, but this is crypto. It's very volatile. We can go up and down quite a lot. Now let's take a look at COTI here and analyze the situation, because the 48 cents is holding beautifully. All right, we had a major resistance here. We did have a little bit of volatility to the upside. It seems like a lot of fake outs. The reason why we did have some fake outs here for COTI back in March is because we didn't have any volume. Now, the reason why the 48 cents is holding very nicely here as support is because we are having this, there's been major resistance with very high volume. There's not too much volume right over here on this retest, but on the retest right over here is one of the highest volume points, okay, as you can see for COTI. All right, this is round about that 48 cents, okay. So this is why we got this important box. We do have strong volume that is backing us here for this major support. We also had another retest right over there with some pretty high volume, red volume, green volume. So there was a there was a fight here to defend this resistance. The bulls didn't manage to break it, so we came all the way back down. Now as soon as we broke this major resistance, we did it with major volume. Volume is going very, very low on the retracement. We've bounced so many times here. We've bounced so many times that, I would be a little bit cautious, because we do not want to retest this support a lot of times, right? When this happens, we usually break down. What we want to see is a good continuation. I would believe so that this is going to hold very, very nicely. The only thing that I do not like from this is that we are creating lower highs, okay, lower highs here on the 4 hourly, and we are retesting every single time here this major support level. Now this is going to get to the very end of this descending wedge, so it is very, very likely that we are going to break from this descending wedge very, very soon. We got still a few days all the way to the 21st of October. We could go to the very end of this descending triangle. Now as soon as we start popping out, okay, on COTI, it is going to be extremely bullish. That is going to be a major buy signal in my opinion. We should be going to higher levels for COTI. Now I want to check the VPVR here on COTI, because VPVR is very, very important. Let's check out here on COTI the VPVR, how much volume there is traded around these ranges. Okay, we don't have too much volume. There is a spike in volume at the 50-cent level. But yeah, most of the volume here has been traded all the way down here on COTI, around about the 15 cents level. I just want to check out here how much volume there is. Yeah, we do see a pretty big spike in volume around where the 50-cent level. So yeah, in my opinion, we should be holding very, very nicely this range. Okay, guys. Like I showed you before, there is a massive cupping handle right over here on COTI. As you can see, we've got resistance at 48 cents, round formation. We got the handle breakout. You break the handle, you retest the resistance, off to the races now. So is there a chance that this is a descending wedge also potentially? This could actually be a descending wedge. It could be a descending wedge. If I connect here the last lower, this low over here with this low over there, it is kind of forming a descending wedge also, which is pretty bullish. Anyway, this is the moment you want to get in, guys. If you want to risk this, it is pretty simple, okay? We are at a great buying level. You don't want to buy when you're pumping, right? Now we are retracing after having a huge amount of volume. Volume is going down. We are hitting a major resistance zone that's turning into support. It is the moment you want to risk, okay? Now on COTI, if you want to be conservative, you could put your stop loss round about that 43 cents, just so you're careful with a little bit of volatility. Pretty tight, 43, even 44 cents, okay, should be all right. The 48 cents is holding very, very nicely as support. So if you want to risk that, you could have a tight stop loss, and as soon as you start breaking here the major lower highs, then you should be pretty safe. You at least, put your stop loss at break even, but the target would be here at least the top, the 65 cent level. Okay, how many charts have we seen where we break out from a major level, then start consolidating, and then we start seeing, you know, the price going a little bit parabolic, guys. So everything's indicating that we will continue up. The reason why is because we have more volume to the upside right over here from this massive pump, then more volume here to the downside, right? So this is what we got for COTI. COTI is looking very, very bullish. We are potentially forming a bullish setup here for COTI. Remember, we have also broken major resistance. We've also formed this cup and handle. I'm going to repeat it again because then a lot of people are going to ask about COTI again, I bet. Right, let's take a look. I got a super chat from someone. Hello, Paul Constant. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Very much appreciated. Thank you for that. No question. Thank you for the $4.99. Very much appreciated. Andy, VeChain is exploding. Let's take a look at VeChain. I've just checked out VeChain. It was the first one I checked out. Well. It's not exploding exactly. It's just about. It's having some decent movements to the upside. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this is the case for VeChain. We can either go or, you know, we can have a leg up because we've had a leg up here. We have consolidated. Now, the most likely scenario would be having that leg up, okay? We could have a small retracement and then go up, or we could consolidate and go up from here, guys. Remember, on the waves also, we didn't, you know, we have already retraced here on this first wave. We've had a first wave, consolidation, little retracement. It is time to continue up. We're potentially going to make the third wave, and this could take us to around about that 14-cent level, which was a major resistance zone. Okay, this is what could happen for VeChain. Yeah, also when you see an impulse breaking out from a descending wedge, you know, an easy way to get into this is you get the low to the high. And you can clearly see here that VeChain already retraced, guys. You want to retrace here to the 50%, 30, in between 38% and 62% from a pump like this, okay? On the 4 hourly, on the daily, it doesn't matter if you want to go on the daily, okay? And put the Fibonacci on the daily. In this case, it is better on the 4 hourly. But you can clearly see from the low right over there to the high right over here on the 4 hourly, it is better on in this case. You get the Fibonacci to the top here, and you can see that we have had volatility in between 38 and 62, and that's a major buy zone, guys. Just so you can understand how to enter on Fibonacci retracement, especially after breaking from a descending wedge. So that was a major buy zone. It is likelier now that we are creating another wave, all right? Next wave, we could get some rejection at 14 cents right over here. 14 cents has been a major resistance zone, so it is likely that we are going to come all the way up here and get some type of rejection or consolidation around this area, okay? So this is what we got for VeChain. I've taken a look at VeChain twice already today. Phantom, let's take a look at FTM straight away. I will take a look at FTM right away. Guys, 641 watching at the moment, and I got 148 likes. Make sure to smash up that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. You'll be supporting me insanely. Let's take a look at Phantom. What's going on with FTM? What's going on with FTM over here? Well, this is looking pretty good. Phantom is just breaking out. Guys, check out Phantom, how we bounced from this major resistance. I mean, I cannot be clear. Yeah, guys, I can't be clear on this support and resistance breakout. When I have people taking, you know, if you're an old subscriber, you would know how to trade this. If you're an old subscriber, this is the classical technical analysis, breakout, retest resistance, volume. It can't get easier. And this only broke yesterday, right? Yeah. It seems like we didn't take a look at Phantom on yesterday's live stream, but we did have this major high, this major resistance. We had a breakout right over here with some pretty decent volume. Look how we retraced here on Phantom. Where did we bounce? We bounced on the last all-time high that we created here in September, guys, just around about that $2 range, right? This is exactly where we bounced. Why did we bounce from here? Well, a buy zone would be 38% to 62% level Fibonacci. We take the low from the start of the pump to the high because we have consolidated here on the 4 hourly, and this was the pump. So we take the fib from the low to the high. When do you want to start buying? We always want to start buying at the 38. If we go to 50, we can add to our position. The good thing about this is, if you got $1,000 to trade on Phantom, for example, well, I have a strategy and it works pretty good, okay? If you want to be aggressive, and I'm not aggressive at all. That's why I sometimes miss out on a lot of trades. Well, a good way to do this, if you don't want to miss out, because sometimes you just hit the 38% levels and then you continue to the upside. We did this right over here. We came up, came down, and then retested 38. We came straight back up. Why can you re-enter this trade? Because we still haven't retested the highs, okay? If you break here, major resistance levels, you come back down 38% levels and you retest the high. If we come back down, do you want to re-enter? No, because you potentially created a double top, a double top pattern. And if you break the support level where you did get that bounce, then you could come to much lower levels. The reason why you could have re-entered here on Phantom is because this bounce over here, right over there, didn't reach the high, guys. So this could have been like an ABC correction, right? Yeah, if you get a Fibonacci extension, is also pretty cool to check out, where the potential C correction could go. And if you take this being the A, the B, right over there at the top, you can, well, yeah, too many fibs here, you probably can't see it. Round about the 78, in between 78 and 1 here, 100% is the extension of where you could go the C. The C could have come as low as $1.80, okay, here for Phantom. Anyway, back to the Fibonacci retracement here for Phantom, just to do a little bit of education, entertainment purposes. The reason why you could have re-entered to lower levels is because this high didn't reach the high, okay? So it's not a double top. You still are consolidating. You're still having low volume from the bears because the trend is down. Volume is going down while the trend is going down. Where are you coming from? You're coming from a massive uptrend. So this is the buy the dip, right? You got to buy the dip when you're in an uptrend. Well, this is clearly that dip, guys. Especially volume is super important, guys. I see not too many people looking at volume when they are doing trading, but a lot of YouTubers also. And volume is key. Volume is key for the type of trading that I do. So you consolidate here. We did get that bounce at the $1.80 right over here. Great buy zone. Great buy zone. We are starting to break also here on Phantom this lower high trend line, which is absolutely great. We actually got some support already. So we got lower high right over there. We're starting to break here. It would be nice to break the breakout. Then this is going to confirm that we are going to go to higher levels. We are targeting here for Phantom. I mean, it would have been excellent. It would have been excellent if you would have bought here at the bounce of this major resistance, guys, around about that $2 area. Great buy zone for Phantom. I'm pretty surprised we did not. Did we take a look at this? I can't remember if we did. But yeah, if you've been here an old subscriber, you know that this would have been a great buy zone. Okay, guys. Remember to check out the volume from pumps, retracement. If we retracement having low volume, guys, and stop losses are there to get hit. All right. A really good, conservative stop loss would be right up around about this level. Okay. Well below here, this major support. Okay, so that would be the moment where the place where you'd place a stop loss. So you're risking this amount to potentially gain, you know, 3 to come here to the top and retest the highs. This is where you want to exit, because there is a possibility that you create a double top, right? This is why you enter and you exit a trade like this. Okay, so Phantom is looking pretty bullish. I do see Phantom retesting the highs very, very soon. We might get a little bit of volatility here, but we're going to that direction. We'll be retesting all-time highs very, very soon. 1 day, 2 days, 4 days, I don't know, guys, but might be today, because when we go, we go. Let me take a look at the comment section. Getting a couple of super chats. Paul Constant, thank you very much. Thoughts on Chiliz and Solana. Let's take a look at Chiliz. I think Chiliz is a great project. Guys, remember, if you are interested in trading though, before we go with the comments, Bybit, you got the best bonus available, okay? You got the best bonus available on Bybit. You can get up to $1,645, all right, by using my link in the description, all right? All this in bonuses, all depending on what you're going to deposit, and it's a good way to support the channel. This is only for experienced traders, guys. Don't go crazy with leverage trading, all right? This is for responsible traders, and you get an insane bonus with using my link, okay? It is another way to support the channel. But PrimeXBT is my favorite day trading platform, and I got a full tutorial of PrimeXBT down below. It's another way to support the channel because I get a small commission, but you get 50% added to your deposit, whatever you deposit, okay, up to half a Bitcoin. If you deposit $100 worth of Bitcoin, you're getting $50 on top of that to trade with, to give you buying power. And the good thing about PrimeXBT is that you got over 50 different assets. So if you want to accumulate Bitcoin and you're good trading gold or oil or the Dow Jones, you got Dow Jones here, and you are using Bitcoin as the currency, as the collateral, so you can accumulate while you gain on trades here on PrimeXBT, and you're getting 50% added to your deposit, okay, by using Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code and using my link in the description. Any questions, let me know in the tutorial, okay? Better in the tutorial, not here in the comment section. I might not read your comment right over here on the live, but you can ask me on the tutorial from PrimeXBT that I got down below in the description, okay? Yeah, make sure to ask me that any questions at all, and I will help you out from the tutorial video. Because here in the comment section it's going to be crazy. I might not read your comment. So thoughts on Chiliz. Let's take a look at Chiliz. I'm extremely bullish on Chiliz. They're the blockchain. They're the ones that want to take they want to tokenize all the entire sports industry. They have Barcelona token already, PSG token that runs on the Chiliz blockchain. So I'm extremely bullish on Chiliz. What is it? CHZ? Yeah, CHZ is the ticker symbol. Let's take a look at CHZ. In my opinion, this is going to skyrocket very, very soon. CHZ. Why don't we have CHZ? We don't have any data here. We don't have any data here on TradingView with Chiliz, which is surprising. We do not have any data. I think I have seen Chiliz before on TradingView. Did they remove their CHZ USDT? Okay. That's strange. I don't have any data here, so we can't check out the charts. But what I'll take a look at is Solana for you. Okay, let's take a look at Solana. See what's going on. All right, I'm having some issues here. I'm looking at stocks. Sorry. So for some reason, I changed to stocks. Okay, sorry. Right, let's take a look at Chiliz straight away. Thank you very much for the super chat, Paul. Very much appreciated. Now let's take a look here at Chiliz. Right, Chiliz has a major support level that got absolutely crushed because of the September sell-off. We had a major resistance zone. This was around about that 35 cents level, okay? 35 cents has been a major resistance, turning into support range right over here. We did get a few bounces around this range. Then we had the massive sell-off, consolidation. Now we are getting massive resistance around about that 35 cents level. In my opinion, this is looking very much for a blast off. Why do I think this? Because we are technically creating higher lows here on the macro. This is the 4 hourly. We are creating high lows right over here on Chili's. So we get this trend line here from these higher lows, then very, very likely that we are going to continue up. We are going to break this major resistance at some point. This is the 35.36 cents, okay? 35.36 cents is a major level for Chili's. This is why we are getting major rejection. We are not successfully breaking out from here. Is it possible? Is it possible here for Chili's? Yeah, we have created a descending wedge right over here also. Yeah, this is bullish. This is very, very bullish. Very similar to VeChain price action. So, we know that descending wedges are bullish. We broke up. We are going pretty good. We're doing pretty well here on Chili's already. Now it is likely that we are going to hit the top of the descending wedge. When, though, is the question. Can we have volatility on the way up? Of course we can, guys. This is crypto. Now, the good buying zone would have been right over here, guys, from the breakout. That would have been a great, great buying zone. Now, it is likely that this is one wave. We've created the second wave, and it's likely that we are going to create a third wave over here. And maybe on that same third wave, we're going to reach to the top of the wedge. Okay, this is the target, guys. The reason why I am saying that we should be hitting the top is because descending wedges are bullish and we have a target. Traders have a target, so it's very likely that they're going to push the price back up here. Paul Constant, thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at Solana for you straight away also. Let's take a look at Solana. So this is what I thought I'm thinking about on Chili's. Now, what's my thoughts on Solana? Well, Solana is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We made it. We made it because it was looking a little bit scary here with this kind of price action. It looked like that we were maybe going to create a kind of a descending wedge, right? Where we're going to see crypto winter. Where we're going to see a Solana winter, because Solana has been going absolutely insane since we broke out from this symmetrical triangle right over here. We had a huge symmetrical triangle over here that we were looking at, and we went off to the races here on Solana. We went absolutely parabolic. Now, what is going to happen right over here? Solana, it seems like we've just consolidated, and the good thing about Solana, we broke out from these lower high resistance, guys. We got 744 watching, guys. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I need you guys to smash up the like button to help me out insanely, and subscribe to the channel if you are interested in daily TA on Bitcoin and some other cryptos, guys. So make sure to smash up that like button. We can reach 500 likes. I'm sure we can. Right there. Now, what is going on here for Solana? For Paul Constant, we got the major resistance right over here at $175 approximately. Okay, we can clearly see that is a major level here on Solana. Now, we have broken out from the trend line here from these lower highs. We got the all-time high here just around about the $215. Now we created macro lower high here on the 4 hourly at about $177 right over there. And if we connect this trend line, we are slightly breaking out from it right now, and we have some decent volume, at least better volume than the last few days with this breakout. Okay, we are consolidating now. I'm gonna bet here, I would bet, don't bet the farm though, that we are going to continue up. We will be successfully breaking here the $175 and continuing to the upside. The reason why is because we have broken out from this major structure over here. Okay, so we need to break out this resistance, and this is going to confirm that we are going to retest, guys, the all-time high. As soon as we break this last lower high and this major resistance around about the 175, yeah, it's pretty obvious that we will be hitting all-time high very soon here on Solana. Okay, so I would be very bullish as soon as we break $175, guys. That will be confirming that we'll be going to hit this level because we broke the last lower high here on Solana. Now let's take a look at the comment section. VeChain, I've taken a look at VeChain already twice. I'm just going to check out here for super chat because I have a couple of super chats. Thank you very much. Right, NKN, pretty pleased. Thank you very much for Fat Juicy. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Very much appreciate it. Let's take a look at NKN. Right, let's take a look at NKN straight away. NKN. I think this one, we did check it out yesterday. If you did, I think you were the one that gave me a super chat and you must have left, but I did take a look at it in the end. Okay, I'll be going through the super chats right now. I'm getting a couple of super chats, guys, so sorry for the rest of the people that are asking for some analysis on cryptos, but I need to take a look at the super chats. They are tipping me with a couple of dollars. So let's take a look at NKN, because NKN, we did take a look at it yesterday, breaking a major resistance zone. I would say it is full bull mode on NKN. The reason why is because this is on the 4 hourly. Okay, let me just take a look at and zoom out here on NKN, because I want to show you a very important level on NKN, which is the 50-cent level. Okay, Fat Juicy, 50-cent level has been a major support level. Check out here how many times we have been bouncing, creating this kind of descending triangle, right? Lower highs, and we've been forming a base. This is a bearish pattern. Okay, we have in the selling pressure, selling pressure. The buying pressure at 50 cents is not going to hold the selling pressure. So this is why you finally break down this support level, which is the 50 cent. And this is a very important level. Okay, there's been a huge amount of volume traded around of this range. Now, as soon as you break it, look at what happens. Boom, resistance. That's a great short opportunity, guys. This is why I like to wait for retracements. Sometimes the price will just go parabolic, or it will just dump and go to the downside very far away without any retracing. So this is what happens. You break down, you come back up, great short opportunity, you come back down over here. So zooming in, what is happening right now, check out here how we were struggling also to get above this range. Another reason why the 50-cent level, okay, 48 cents, okay, this is plus minus a couple of cents because of volatility, guys. Remember, this is crypto. Look at this amount of volume right over here. The bulls and the bears fighting to push the price up and back down again, just at that 50-cent level right over there. We didn't manage to break above over here also. We're going sideways. Huge long consolidation. We had a small fake out right over here. Small fake out right over there, and then straight back down. Now, if I zoom in here on NKN, do you think that this is a fake out? We have had a massive blast off over here on the 4 hourly, some pretty decent volume, and we've had a retracement. So we are bouncing from this level. We did already get a bounce just around about that 48-50 cent level. I think it is a very good buying zone. I don't think that the bears are going to manage to break this major resistance, okay, this major support. Now let's go to the 1 hourly. I just want to zoom in on the 1 hourly. The volume is absolutely insane, guys. Volume is going down. We have retraced. There is a possibility that we do something like this and come slightly lower, hitting that 47-cent range, okay, dipping slightly below. But if you want to trade this, to be pretty conservative, you should have your stop loss at least a few pips, all right, below the 48 cents. Okay, so pretty conservative target would be around about the 40 cents. 40 cents, just in case you do have a little bit of volatility here before you continue up. But it is very likely that we are going to retest the top here from this massive pump on this crypto on NKN. If you want to get the pump, where does the pump start? Well, you can go back on at the 4 hourly chart, and you can clearly see that the pump has started round about this range over here, right? This is, we had a massive consolidation. This is where we're starting to pump. So you could get the Fibonacci retracement from these levels right over here. We're just about hitting 62%. You could also even get it from here because the pump probably starts from here also. So we got the Fibonacci retracement from the low, and this being the pump right over here. And we can clearly see that we're already in a buy zone. We're in between 38, 62, and this is where we're potentially going to consolidate before we continue to the upside. Remember, this level has been extremely strong as resistance and support, okay? The 50 cents range. You can add a couple of cents for the volatility. When I say 50-cent range, 46 cents is also inside of that range. There's a couple of cents of range. You're not going to exactly hit that support and get a bounce. You might have a little bit of volatility, but look how strong it was in the past right over here, as you can see. So most likely scenario is bouncing from this level. There is higher chances, okay? I would say there's 60 to 65% of chances that we will be getting a decent bounce from this level, all right, on NKN. Thank you very much for the super chat, Fat Juicy. Let's go to the next comment. Rose, please, says Yvette. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Let's take a look at Rose straight away, of course. Let's take a look at Rose. Rose US dollar. Rose US dollar. Let's zoom out here on the daily. I haven't done any analysis on Rose before. No analysis on Rose. There's not too much data. Let's take a look at what this Oasis network. Okay. It just has its own blockchain. I haven't checked out this crypto. We'll check it out. Designed for the next generation of blockchain, the Oasis network is the first privacy-enabled blockchain platform for open finance and responsible data economy. Okay, I'm going to check out this crypto afterwards, but let's take a look at the chart most importantly. Now here on the chart, there hasn't been very much volume round about this range, okay? We can clearly see that we have been bouncing here round about this range as resistance, but there hasn't been hardly any volume at all. Now what we want to zoom in here on Rose to see what's happened since September. Because we had the massive sell-off right over here in summer. This is the daily chart. Now Fibonacci extension, we could come to the extreme low here, all right, because this is the consolidation. This is the lowest part you can get from the start of the pump. The start of the pump was all the way down all the way down here. So we can get the Fibonacci extension from the low here to the top, and we just about went going below 68%. I think that this is a great buy zone. This is a great buy zone before we potentially start continuing to the upside. Check out the volume, guys. Volume is super important. We have huge volume here to the upside, and we have the volume going down while we're consolidating. It's a major buy zone, guys. This is a major buy zone. Could we come even lower? Yes, even better opportunity you're going to have. All of this is huge amount of buying power. Do you think that all of these people that have been buying around these levels are going to start selling right over here? No, this is why we are consolidating. We are likelier to go to the upside from here, okay? Just by looking at volume and price action, Fibonacci retracement, we already hit the 62 golden pocket, which is around about that 15 cents range. Okay, so yeah, but everything is pointing out that we either go up from here in the next coming days, or we either have a little bit of volatility and then continue to the upside, okay? It is very, very likely. Why? Because the bulls are gaining here. With volume, the bulls are the ones that are having the power. The bears are not having any power. The volume is going low, so it is likelier that you have price action to the upside. Thank you very much for the super chat, Yvette. Very much appreciated. Right, guys. Yes, I was in stocks. Yes, I know. Yeah, I did see that. I was on stocks. For some reason I pressed that button. I did not see it. Right, let me go through the super chat. I'm getting couple of super chats, guys. Yeah, I need to read the super chats. It's not fair on the people that are giving me a tip to, so I need to read those. That is for sure. Look at QNT, says Dax. Thank you very much for the $2.99. Look at QNT and HBAR on the daily looks bullish. Right, let's take a look at QNT here for Dax. Right, QNT here on Binance. Right, this is what we got on QNT. Look at QNT and HBAR on the daily looks bullish. Okay, so this is the daily on QNT. This looks very, very bullish, and the reason why it looks bullish is because we broke here. We were creating a kind of descending triangle, if you wish. Here we did break here the resistance from these lower highs. Volume here is also gaining here on the upside. Check out the volume. We had massive volume here to the upside. Now the consolidation and going down, volume was going down also. As you can see, volume is going low. We did have a little bit of volume right over there. Okay, not as high as the pump. Now volume is disappearing, so the bears are losing momentum as soon as we start breaking here this high. Let me just go to the 4 hourly because on the daily it is a little bit choppy, a lot of wicks. Okay, just to be pretty clear on the 4 hourly, this is what we got on QNT. All right, QNT is just about to make a massive bullish setup, and you could arguably discuss that this is a triple bottom right over there. We do have a triple bottom, double bottom, triple bottom. Targets are absolutely the same target. The measured move target is getting the low part of this major resistance, okay, which would be right over here to the support, the support to the resistance. If we get the support to the resistance, guys, you can Google it, triple bottom, double bottom. We've got triple bottom right over there, okay. We are retesting resistance. This is it looks very, very bullish, okay. As soon as we successfully break out from this major resistance, it is very, very likely that we will have this type of impulsive move. It's likely that we will impulse like this. This is the impulsive move from a triple or a double bottom, okay. So very, very likely that we will be hitting round about the $380 on quant as soon as we break $330, which would be the major resistance. We are just ranging sideways here, as you can see on QNT, sorry. Just ranging sideways, bouncing in between support and resistance. Now it is very, very likely you could, I wouldn't say you could, but you could actually, if you've been shorting and longing the bounces of the support and resistance here, you would have made huge gains every time you bounced on the support and resistance. Now, would I short here? No, because I think that this is one of the last attempts that we do actually finally break from this level. When you retest so many times, we are tackling this resistance right now. Everything is pointing out. We are seeing a little bit of green volume coming in here. I think it's likely we'll be breaking this resistance very, very soon. One of the main reasons why is because of this amount of volume, guys. The amount of volume that there is here from this massive uptrend, then consolidation, finding a bottom, it is likely that at some point we are going to start pumping. So yeah, this is what I got for QNT Dash. Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at HBAR. Let's take a look at HBAR here, because on HBAR on the daily, HBAR on the daily, hang on a second, I think we got some data here, we got something, okay. Yeah, HBAR looking pretty good because we had massive volume right over here going up. Now we are bouncing. We have created a massive uptrend here, bouncing in, making higher lows consistently on the daily, getting very, very nice bounces. Now it is likely that we are going to continue to the upside. It does look like that we may be going to create a kind of a double bottom right over here. We do have a major resistance. We did have a hype here suddenly. We got a dip because Bitcoin also dipped back on the 15th and 16th of September. We had a massive hype suddenly here on HBAR and then had a massive crash. So be careful with these cryptos. HBAR is a mid cryptocurrency, mid cap. I'm extremely bullish on this crypto project, but what does it have? 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion on market capitalization. It is a mid large cap. I've never liked the way how this one moves on the chart. Check out here, we had a major resistance. We pumped and we came straight back down here. I've never liked HBAR, very, very volatile up and down cryptocurrency. I'm not sure if there is a little bit of fishy movement in this, with this project I don't know, there might be some, yeah, when you see pump and dumps guys like this, yeah, something could be going. This is a crypto not to trade in my opinion. This is more of a crypto to buy and hold, okay, because we do see on the charts there is a lot of, you know, weird movements on the chart. So I would stay really, really cautious on trading this, but we are clearly in an uptrend here on HBAR, creating higher lows on the daily. So it's looking pretty good. Volume is dominant, okay, here on the pump. So the volume has gone extremely high on the pump. Volume is disappearing on the retracement. So it is likely that we are going to continue this uptrend here on the daily. So this is what we got for HBAR. Thank you very much for the super chat. Right, I've got Bryn Diesel. Thank you very much for the £49. Thank you very much. Thoughts on Multivac and MTV Punks? The first 100 are free to mint. Yeah, I don't hold any NFTs. I'm not too experienced with NFTs, but absolutely, if you are getting into MTV Punks, should be pretty bullish. If they have 100 are free to mint, yeah, I would get into that straight away. Let's take a look at Multivac here for you. Thank you very much for that 449. Multivac, MTV. Right, this has 60 million market capitalization. Let's take a look here at the chart because this looks like it's gone pretty bullish. This has had excellent movements. Let's take a look at MTV US dollar here. Multivac, Tether on KuCoin. Oh, it seems like we have checked this one out because I've only got one support line. I've only got one box, guys, here, and it's been enough to find out that this is a major support level. This is on the daily chart, and check out how we did not manage to close a successfully day candle below the 15-cent range. Okay, 15 cents right over here, just under 16 cents was the daily close that we had from the all-time high on the 13th of April. Now check out this zone. With this amount of volume, guys, this is why price action and volume is super important. You have a major breakout from this range. Check out, there is volatility, of course. Look at the volatility, but on the daily, that's why daily closes are very important, because in crypto here, you will have wicks up and down. And check out here, you had a massive wick, all right, right over there. But you did have daily closes above this major range. The volume is here to back it up. We have major volume here from this breakout. This would have been an excellent trade, guys. Would have been an excellent trade on this cryptocurrency, where you get in here in the bounce. Where do you exit? At the top, guys. This has made a double top. This has made a double top right over there. This is why you try and get in one of the first bounces here before retesting the top. Okay, super simple, very successful trading strategy. Now what you would want to do here if you wanted to trade this strategy would be breaking all-time highs very nicely with volume. You got volume here to back it up right over here. So if you did break the all-time high on this crypto, that would be a major good buying zone to exit here at a potential double top, right? Something very similar to what happened right over here, because you are bouncing at the last all-time high. What do I think is going to happen now? Well, let's just go to the 4 hourly. Volume is going down. it's just consolidating and the volume is disappearing. I think it's very, very likely that we are going to hold very nicely in this range and start pumping very, very soon. So this is what I got for this crypto. Thank you very much for the super chat. 449, thank you very much. Pounds. So yeah, this is what we got. I think we are going to have a pretty decent bounce from this range at 15 cents and continue to the upside. The only thing I don't like is this double top right over here. Yeah, stay a little bit cautious with this one. I think there's higher chances to come all the way back up to retest the highs just because of volume. The buying power is leading the way here. We are in a massive uptrend. Volume is going down. We are getting very, very well supported from this major resistance, turning into support, which is the 15 cent level. Right, let's Crypto Commons, thank you very much for the super chat. Atom Entron, please. Let's take a look at Atom Entron straight away for Crypto Commons. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. Atom US dollar straight away here. Wow, 400 likes, guys. We're gonna make it to 500 likes in this stream. I know we are, guys. 650 watching at the moment. Insane support. Let's wait a moment. Let's scroll down all together and smash up the like button, okay? Let's go here. I'm gonna find. Let's check out here the live stream. The live stream now. Here, I'm gonna smash up the like button, guys. Also, right over here. Like button smashed. I was the 405, 407 right now. Absolutely insane. Let's get to 500 likes. Thank you very much, guys, for the insane support. Now, let's take a look at these cryptos here for Crypto Commons. Atom. Right, what we got for Atom over here. We are bouncing at this resistance. It is holding. Looks like it is holding by a thread. We did kind of break out. We did create a symmetrical triangle over here. We did kind of create a symmetrical triangle, but there's no volume. It is consolidation. When you have a pattern like this and you break out with no volume at all, with no clear direction, going sideways, a little bit to the downside, well, yeah, it's pretty much invalidated. Where you want to see pretty high volume when you break out from these patterns. You might just fizzle out and then it's just a large consolidation. Traders are not interested, so the price just goes sideways. But yeah, it would have been a short position. You might have been in a profit, but I would take profits because we are hitting a major resistance, which was the all-time high from back in May. Back in May, we did have an all-time high here for Atom, which is round about the $32. So that is acting as a major support level. What else can we see here? What I don't like from this is that we are creating lower highs here. This is not good, not good. We need to break out from this lower high consolidation, and it's going to happen very, very soon. It's likely to happen very soon in between. Yeah, we still got a few days here, all the way to the 20th of October. To get to the very, very end here. But as you can see, we are creating lower highs here on this crypto. Lower highs. So this is likely to break at some point. We got just a couple of days. If we do close a daily candle below $30, it's not going to be looking good here for Atom, all right? If we do close a strong daily candle with high volume, be very careful. Now, I think the most likely scenario would be breaking to the upside. If we're going to see altcoins start popping just by looking at this chart, okay, we got the massive cup and handle breaking out of the handle here, the descending wedge handle, retesting again the resistance of the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, which is the $1.41 trillion. As soon as we start breaking this, guys, and this is going to happen, I'm pretty confident. I think there is 75% chance of breaking the resistance. When you see this setup coming from an uptrend on a chart, it is ultra mega bullish. We got resistance, you have the round accumulation, come back up, test it. You have the second retracement, all right, to check out if there's going to be selling pressure. There is not, so it is very likely to continue here. And this is the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. So this is basically altcoins. And Atom, and also Algorand are very, very good blockchain projects. So it is likely that this, I think, in the next coming days, if we start going bullish, it will break to the upside. And if it breaks to the downside, I think it will find a floor, find support, and come back up and retest the resistance. But for the moment, this is the pattern that we got, okay, for Atom. Let's take a look at Tron straight away. Also, let's take a look at Tron here for Crypto Commons. Thank you very much for the super chat. Right, Tron, what's going on with TRX? Not the best chart. I've never liked this one to do analysis. Also, very, very choppy. This one created a massive, I want to start gets a massive symmetrical triangle right over here, broke to the downside in the end and continued down. So we'll just get that out of the way. What can we see here for Tron? Going to the immediate short term, it looks like that the 8-9 cent level right over here is a major support. We're just dipping below it right over here. But let's try and find something here to see what is going on. We have a descending wedge right over there. Also, small descending wedge. We should be reaching the top of the wedge here for TRX. We did break out, we consolidated. This is a major level. Now, the reason why we have these sell-offs and we are piercing this major resistance, because BTC, the entire altcoin, the entire crypto space, had a massive sell-off on the 7th of September. So yeah, this resistance didn't hold nice as support. We just pierced through, was resistance, and then continued to the upside here for TRX. Now, in my opinion, TRX should be pumping from this level. We are starting to see volume coming in. Starting to see volume coming in. We see some pumpy action here, with some pretty high volume. But I don't like this. I think also TRX is a little bit fishy. I'm a little bit fishy with this. I've never been bullish on this cryptocurrency, but this is only me. You know, it might be. I know a lot of people are bullish on TRX, on Tron. But yeah, basically we got the descending wedge breakout here. It looks like we are continuing here to the upside. I think it's likely that we are going to retest here the top of this descending wedge here for TRX. It's not one of the best cryptos that I'd like to chart. A lot of fishy movements here. I don't like the movements on TRX, I gotta say. Wow, thank you very much, guys. Almost 500 likes. Thank you, Crypto Commons, for the super chat. Not much. I think it is looking pretty bullish, okay? I think TRX is likely to hold this range. Retracing, it's likely to continue to meet the target here from this descending wedge pattern, okay? Which is the top of the wedge, around about the 12 cent range. Bollywood review, thank you very much for the $2. Filecoin USDT, let's take a look at Filecoin. Right, this one is not looking too good. Let's take a look at the US dollar pair. Now this is what I don't like. Massive pump over here and massive dump, pump and dump. But this was because we had the massive sell-off on the 7th of September. This is why we had this sell-off. If not, we should have been holding very nicely this major support. It has been a strong resistance. This is why I got this purple box, but we had a pump and dump right over here. Very, very unpredictable. Now, this crypto is not performing too well. Phil is not Filecoin is not performing too well. We are seeing here that we are just consolidating. It looks like that we are going a little bit to the downside. We haven't created here exactly you could say it's a descending wedge, kind of, also here. Right, there's a major support range right over here. This is why we are holding by a thread, so this should be a major buy zone. This should be a major buy zone. The only thing is the volume is not too convincing here on Filecoin. Now we can clearly see a major support range. This is the $61, $62 range, all right? It has been a major support and resistance. Check out here, this major range, how when we broke it, okay? We broke it down, it turned into a massive resistance right over there. We were getting a lot of resistance from this range over here. So as soon as we got above it, right, we got resistance there, this box. As soon as we got above it, we were bouncing very, very nicely as support. Now what has happened right over here, we did just dip below it when we had the massive sell-offs. So dipped below it, got a bounce here, came back up. Now we are bouncing from this range. I think it is likely to hold. Or depending on what is going to be the news tomorrow with Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin has had a massive run. Do you think we are going to continue parabolic? All eyes on BTC, because is Bitcoin going to go, continue parabolic, guys? When the price goes parabolic here for the last couple of weeks, stay cautious. Parabolic movements always at some point have a pretty harsh correction, all right? When we do have parabolic movements, at some point there is going to be a very strong correction. Now, the confidence that I have here on BTC is the volume profile. We're pretty high from the volume profile here, mountain, which is around about that $59,000 range, $60,000. As you can see, the end of this massive mountain, we should be holding very nicely as support this range. But we only need one bad news, okay, from the SEC saying, yeah, Bitcoin ETF not getting approved because of this or whatever, and that could have a massive impact on a huge sell-off. So I don't want to create any FUD, guys, but when we run up like this and we see, the fear and greed index going to extreme greed, we need to be a little bit cautious, just a little bit cautious, guys. So yeah, this is what we got. This should be holding nicely. We have broken out from this descending wedge. Now the measured move target is coming all the way to the top of the wedge. So yeah, are we going to go straight up from here? Probably not. We might see a little bit of consolidation, a little bit of volatility. We might create a double bottom. This support level might fail and come back down here and retest this low. And then this double bottom is going to be the moment potentially where you want to start placing some long orders, okay? So that is the scenario, I think, for this crypto. I think, or we either pump from here, or we either consolidate a little bit of volatility and then pump. Okay, those are the two scenarios. Do I see us coming below this low over here? No, because on the macro, we are technically creating higher lows, right? So if I zoom out here and take this ultimate low and this low over here, it is very, very likely that we are going to hold this trend line if we do dip, okay? This is what I got for Filecoin. Thank you very much, Bollywood Review, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you. 500 likes, guys. Awesome. Absolutely great. Thank you very much for the support. Hi, does NKN still look bullish? Says Crypto Peasant. Yes, it does. Let's take a look at this crypto, because we have taken a look at NKN. And the reason why NKN is looking bullish, because we had a massive, huge volume candlestick with a huge candlestick with volume breaking a major resistance. All right, if we take a look at the 1 hourly, I think we are just going to consolidate. This is just a classical consolidation after a pump. Okay, if you pump and you dump, okay, with a load of candles and find a bottom, this is bullish. But if you pump and then dump back down to where you pumped, just in a matter of a few hours, then it's not a good sign. But if you find a bottom, and the reason why we found a bottom here at a 48.50 cent level is because it has been a major level in the past. Okay, this let me just go to the to the daily, or is it going to be a little bit too much? It is a massive wick on the daily. It is a massive wick. This is the only thing that's... It's a massive wick on the daily. This is the thing that it would have been nice to close above this major support level. This is the only thing that is backing me up here on NKN, but the 4 hourly is looking pretty good. We might be getting a massive bounce. The volume is high on the 1 hourly, on the 2 hourly, and it is a clear breakout. The volume here on the bear side is very, very low. So it is likely to hold very nicely. This is around about that 46-48 cent level. Expect some volatility at this range before we continue up. Just by looking at the support here in the past, this is why NKN should be holding very, very nicely as support, the 50-48 cent range. Okay, we've been bouncing around this level here for a long time. As soon as we broke, it was major resistance, and we did not manage to break above it here, as you can see. And this is where we are currently at. We broke it with very huge amount of volume. Now we're just retesting it. So in my opinion, it is a buy zone. This is a buy zone. Where do you want to exit? You want to exit here at the top of the pump. Okay, very likely that we are going to continue to the upside for this crypto, at least retesting for a double top maybe. Okay, if we take a look at the 1 hourly to be more clear on this cryptocurrency, usually we do retest the top. Okay, so this is why we have massive volume going down. Bears not showing signs of pushing the price down, so it's very likely to have a bounce from these levels. Okay, if you want to be conservative on this, if you want to trade this, you know, you would put your stop loss around about the 42-43 cents. Okay, and if it's stopped out, it is stopped out, guys. Don't bet the farm on a trade. Use risk management. If you get stopped out, then fine. You know, there will be more trades, but this is likelier to have a pump. Okay, from this level, because of the volume. The volume is telling us that the bulls are in control here. The bears are not, no signs of fighting. So very likely that we'll have that pump from these levels. So if you are trading this, tight stop losses just in case we see some volatility, we see some bad news tomorrow. But everything's pointing out that we should be pumping. Okay, thank you very much for the super chat. Crypto Commons, smash the likes, BAT and XLM please. Crypto Commons 2.0, thank you very much. Let's take a look at basic attention token straight away for Crypto Commons. Thank you very much for the super chat. It looks absolutely amazing. Right, let's take a look at BAT, basic attention token. What's going on with this crypto? Whew. Massive woof. This one had an insane drop on the 7th of September. Check out the drop that this had. Oof. This was absolutely insane. It was almost a 40% drop on the 7th of September. Now let's zoom out here. Oh, we're just about almost broken out here from a major resistance. Right, let's take a look at this cryptocurrency. Descending wedge right over here. I can already see this. Slightly descending wedge right over here, connecting the lower highs and lower lows. We are seeing a lot of red volume at the moment here for this crypto. This is not a good sign. Suddenly there's a lot of red volume here on Binance. There's a lot of selling pressure potentially. Well, it's a bit of a mixed. It's a little bit mixed. Let's go back to the 4 hourly. Basic attention token. It is pretty clear that as soon as we get above the $1 range, okay, we're pretty far away, 30 cents away. It is going to be very, very bullish because this has been an insane support level that turned into strong resistance. As soon as we broke this level, we didn't manage to get above it. Okay, so look how we struggled right over here to get above this range. Yeah, everything's pointing out that we should, you know, have a round formation, then we have the second round formation. It's very, very likely that we are going to continue to the upside here. Altcoins are going to start popping, guys. They're going to start popping, and everybody's going to wonder why. One of the main reasons is this chart over here. Does this look like that this is a successful double top? Because a double top should be continuing to the downside, right? If you're making a double top right over here, you make a top, and then you make a top right over there. You consolidate. You are retesting again. So this is, would it be it's not a double top, it would be 3 tops, right? So this is why usually when you create this kind of pattern on the 3rd attempt, and this might not be today, it might be in the next coming days where we just go crazy. If we start seeing this great bullish news of ETFs and the sentiment is going to be extremely bullish, we might have a massive hype, and this is where we're going to start breaking this major resistance on the total crypto market cap. It is very, very likely to happen, guys, in the next coming days. You don't believe it until it happens, right? So we're going to try and anticipate. Everything is indicating, okay, that we are going to see this, guys. This right over here is a massive cup and handle on the daily, okay? Let me just show you, all right? It is pretty clear that this is a textbook cup and handle, right? We're forming a round, touching a peak here, touching here. This is the 1.4 trillion round formation. We create a handle right over here, round formation. We are retesting. We are just about to break out here, that 1.42 trillion dollars on the total crypto market cap. So yeah, expect some altcoins to absolutely fly, guys. It is very, very likely to happen when we have this, when we see the chart, when we see this massive cup and handle on the total crypto market cap. Now let's take a look at XLM. XLM has been doing pretty good, right? I think XLM hit the 40-cent level? Yeah, basically XLM got rejected from this major resistance. Okay, this is the 4 hourly. Let's go to the daily chart here just to zoom in on XLM. 1 second, guys. Thank you very much for the insane support. Thank you for smashing the like button. Very much appreciated. Remember, another way to support the channel, but just before we finish with XLM, guys, before we support the channel, before we continue with XLM, sorry, if you want to support the channel, check out Prime XBT. It's my favorite day trading platform. All right, you get 50% added to your deposit. All right, I get a small commission. You get the best bonus available. I have a full tutorial showing you how Prime XBT works. Make sure to check it out, guys. And on Bybit, you get $1,645, all right, all depending on what you deposit worth a bonus. This is the trading platform that I use for swing trading. So that you've got the links down below. You've got the best bonus available on these 2 exchanges, all right? And this is another way to support the channel. I get a small commission, guys. Thank you very much for that. Let's continue here on XLM, because on the daily, what we can see on XLM, that there is a major resistance zone, and this is exactly at the 42 cents. We have many touches here, also right over here. We just touched it yesterday, touched around about that 42-43 cents. We got 3 touches here, guys. Guess what? We are creating higher lows also. If there is going to be bad news, or if there's going to be a little bit of a dip in altcoins before we continue up, I think the ultimate low here for XLM would be around about that 30-cent range, okay? Because it looks like that we are going to get heavily supported. We are creating an ascending triangle because we already have many touches here at the resistance of 42 cents, and also we have the higher lows right over here. We have higher lows. We are creating a kind of an ascending triangle, okay? So we are going to be bouncing in between these resistance and support levels. I think yesterday we did talk about XLM. We did talk about this major resistance zone. It was very unlikely to break it, especially when you have a massive pump, okay, like this. It is likely that we are going to consolidate and not break it at the first attempt. Now, yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. It doesn't mean that we are going to come down to 30 cents. This right over here is looking very, very bullish. We are creating higher lows on the macro. Everything's indicating that at some point we are going to break that $42 cents on XLM. As soon as we break 42 cent, guys, this is going to be a major support. Any type of retracement is going to be an insane buying opportunity. If we do break out here to 48.50 cent level and then retrace to 42 cents range, that is going to be a major buying zone, guys. It has been a major resistance that will be turning into support very likely. Okay, right. Crypto Commons, thank you very much for the super chat. Ethereum USD, let's take a look at Ethereum here for Mr. Simon. Thank you very much, Wesley, for the insane support. Thank you, Mark Dutch. My moderators are being absolutely excellent here. Thank you very much for the insane support. Wesley showing you the coins that I've been taking a look here on the stream. Absolutely insane support, Wesley. Thank you very much. You got the coins right over there. Mark Dutch saying that the community Telegram channel is down below. I join there sometimes. We talk about the charts. We talk about, you know, different crypto stuff. Make sure to join our Telegram alerts channel and the community channel down below, guys. So yeah, we also got Instagram, guys. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. We got 623 followers at the moment. So yeah, make sure to follow us on Instagram. We post every single day trading ideas, what could happen. Okay, the last one was this altcoin to explode because we have a massive cup and handle on the total crypto market capitalization. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining. And I have some news for you guys because I am going to be leaving right now. All right. Natalie is live. Natalie from Bitcoin Sensors. Now, let me just finish the stream saying that we need to be very cautious, guys. Tomorrow, this week is going to be absolutely huge. If we do see volatility to the downside, don't worry. I'll be making my daily update. Make sure, okay, guys, we've been having an insane run up. If we have a little bit of panic selling here because whatever happens with the SEC and ETFs and bad news, that bad news is going to be good news. It's going to be a retracement to get into some opportunities. Worst case scenario here would be coming down below $59,000. Remember, on the macro, we did not have a massive retracement. If we do, this is the reason why I'm a little bit cautious on altcoins, okay? Everything is looking a little quite bullish, but all depending, we could have a sell-off, guys. It could happen. So you do not want to long at the top, okay? This is the top of the trend. We are very likely going to break all-time highs. Yes, it is very likely to happen in the coming weeks at some point. It might be tomorrow. It might be in 2 weeks. But we need to be very cautious. We do have a lot of support under us at 59, 60K. But support and resistance are there to be broken. If we have a bad news on ETF or whatever tomorrow, expect a potential breakout, okay? But that is going to be absolutely great news. A good place where we're going to stop here on a potential breakout to the downside, all right? If it happens, guys, I'm not saying it happens. We just need to be ready. It would be the $54,000 buy zone number one if we have panic selling for some reason tomorrow. That would be the first buying zone. It is the 38% Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high. It is the end of the massive volume on the volume profile. So if it happens, major buying zone, $54,000. Watch out, guys, on major bad news tomorrow. Remember, it is a classic event. We see this happening a lot of the times. Hype. ETFs, it is approved. You see people talking about $100,000 Bitcoin, all-time highs, you know, and then suddenly bad news tomorrow and you have a massive dump. We have seen it before, guys. Stay cautious with your long position. Have tight stop losses. All the best, guys. I'll be updating you if we have any type of price action and where I'm going to buy BTC, depending if we have what type of fall that we have, okay? Thank you very much. Natalie is live, guys. Mark, thank you very much for the support. Wesley also, Mark and Dutch, my moderators. Absolutely amazing support. Check out Natalie. She is live right now, okay? The link is in the comment section, all right? Smash up the like button on your way out. Thank you, guys. I will be checking. I will be making a video tomorrow morning straight away with an update on BTC to see what is happening. Natalie is live right now, guys. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Natalie is live. The link is in the comment section for Natalie's live stream. Natalie is live. The link is in the comment section. Okay, make sure to ask her questions. She'll be doing a chart analysis for you guys. All right, all the altcoins that you want, ask her. All right, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow.